Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Let's Talk Autism. Wait a minute, I'm just so unorganized here. Let me get the link in for you, Mr. Charles. For those of you who are new to our Let's Talk Autism open discussion sessions. What this is all about is us just another way for us to just learn, share, and support one another. Another way for us to socialize with each other. I'm putting a link in here. For Mr. Charles. Um, so if you have a question or you uh, want to share something, feel free. What this is all about, once again, is us sharing, learning, sharing, and supporting one another. So I put the link in the chat, and anyone else who wants to come up, you are more than welcome to join us. Let me see here. You are more than welcome to join us up here. We're going to wait for Mr. Charles to come on in. And how is everybody? How has your weekend gone? So far, hopefully, so far, so good. If you are viewing from inside the group and you'd like to participate in the chat, you will have to click on the actual video and that will bring you to the live chat. That way I can see it instantly. Otherwise, I probably won't see your comments uh, until after we've logged off this evening and I go check. How are you, Mr. Charles?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How about you, Nita?
Pretty good. I am also on TikTok here. I had to find a way to share with TikTok, but we are actually streaming live from Facebook. But hello to anyone. And please, you guys, as you come in, even if you're not going to stick around and or just say hi, make sure you share some love by pressing on that like or love button for us. I'd appreciate that. That shows your support of our community. Uh, let's see here. Liz Gonzalez, hello, how are you?
Hi, Liz.
You are okay. And there's Kelly. You all right, Kelly?
Hi, Kelly.
For those of you in the book club, I did create a page, Autism and Us Book Club community page that will go along with the book club in hopes of being bringing in more active members, and also for those who just want to see what we're doing and take a look at the books we've read. Doing good. Well, that's wonderful, wonderful. DeAndre just
Good.
got back in the house. He was away for the weekend with his dad, so I'm doing okay. What did you guys do this weekend, Mr. Charles?
Um, yeah, well, Cindy and I have been relaxing around the house mainly. I'm doing laundry today. We went to our meeting earlier this afternoon, and we've been relaxing since then.
Okay. Hello, Nikki. How are you?
Hi,
Welcome.
Nikki.
So, once again, because we have some brand new people coming in, this is open discussion. Every now and then we have a topic. I'm not sure if Monique's coming on, but she had a topic for us. She may be busy, but it's open discussion. So if you want to ask a question, feel free. And if you're in the chat and you see a question that you can answer or um, show some support for, please feel free. That's what it's all about. Us all coming together and learning, sharing, and supporting. Um, if you have a topic you want to speak on, that's absolutely fine. If you have something you'd like to share, remember all of this has to do with autism now or related to, because that's what this is all about. Our journeys with our loved ones and even yourself if you're on the spectrum. Let me see. Hi there. Is this an autism support group? I'm new to this. Well, we are autism parents and also adults that are on the spectrum. But yes, yes. Hello
Yeah,
there.
it definitely is, Sarah. Good to have you with us.
Yes. And Kelly says Jordan hasn't been feeling well this weekend. No fever, just blah. Oh, well, I hope he feels better soon. I know that blah feeling, Kelly. Just
I hope
blah.
so too. Hope he
Yeah.
feels better.
Hmm. And Kelly says, "Hi, Sarah." Yes, hi, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. So, well, we talked about the weekend here. My weekend, DeAndre's in his room, doing what DeAndre does. I hear him in there turning channels, so he's probably looking for something either to listen to music wise or some kind of cartoon to watch.
Okay.
He'll probably be running in here shortly to raid the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did our first therapy. Well, he had a psych appointment on Thursday. So the first one of the year, and he's seen the nurse. So all's well with him. This week we start back with his anxiety therapy. So he'll be think he has an appointment for that on Wednesday. So yeah, back to the old bump and grind of running therapies, appointments, and all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
Let me see if did Monique chime in on one. She had a topic, but nope, I don't see her in the chat. Is DeAndre on anxiety? Yes. Let me hold on. Let me see what this is. I cannot pronounce the name, but uh, give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, DeAndre, bring me a bag. I forgot he had it in. Yes, he's on anxiety medication, mainly to try and help him. It works. It works because he takes it along with his Adderall. So it kind of calms him down, especially when he's really, really stimming with his hands. You know, that was my main concern because his hands get so chaffed and um, um, cracked, and we have to use the. Oh, you got your. We
So I
have
guess
to use
Adderall calms him down. I guess if you want to hype him up, you'd use Subtractorol.
what, Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles. Yeah, it's Buspirone, Buspirone, HCl. So
That's
he's
for on
supposed to,
hydrochloride.
what is it?
Well, HCl stands for hydrochloride.
Okay, and the Buspirone. I don't know if that's the generic name or the actual med name, but yeah, it took a couple of weeks for us to notice a change. I guess it had to work through his system, but yeah, he takes that along with his
Yeah,
Adderall.
yeah, Buspirone sounds like an actual name of a chemical. Let me Google it, and I'll be
Okay.
able to say for sure. Let's see, Google.
Hey, Teresa, how are you? How's David? Sarah says she takes Zoloft. Okay. That helps with anxiety, right? You find it helps. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Buspirone is a prescription uh, anxiolytic medication primarily used to treat generalized anxiety disorder or GAD and its associated symptoms. It functions by altering brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine and is not a controlled substance like benzodiazepines. benzodiazepines rather.
Okay.
So that is the name of the chemical. The brand name is Buspar.
Buspar. Okay. All right. Hey, homeschool piece. How are you?
I'm my
Ter-
piece. And
Teresa
Teresa,
says David is doing good. Okay.
that's
And
good.
Sarah says, yes, her Zoloft helps. Okay. Kelly says it amazes me that Jordan is low key and DeAndre is more hyper, but they both take similar meds. It shows that anxiety is seen differently in all our kids, but they feel the same way. Yes. Yes.
And I know my mom, in her later years, when we talked about, things that went on when I was growing up, she said, especially in my teen years, I was always very uptight. The thing she remembers above all about me is how uptight I was all the time when I
Mm-hmm.
was in my teen years and even my young manhood years.
Mm-hmm. Always uptight, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Jacquees. Um, Jasmine started using Elaola vitamins, and I can tell a difference in her behavior. Anyone else has tried it? Yeah, we had a couple of people come in talk about it, but someone says really, really expensive. I refuse to pay. Someone said, I believe they said $80 or something like
Yeah.
that.
I
Was it
checked
that
these.
much? But yeah, DeAndre's he takes vitamins. He takes his magnesium. He takes his men's vitamins. Um, so yeah. But someone else, I forgot who it was that came through. A couple people came through here and mentioned Ola, but and how expensive it was. Oh, you say no, it's not $80. Okay. Homeschool Peace says, I'm doing good. I hope you all are too. Yes, doing good,
Yeah.
doing good.
Yeah. In other words, what she's saying is not $80, it's $300.
Yeah, they come up with a new vitamins. Well, last year it was uh gosh, I forgot the name. I know a couple years ago I had tried um a vitamin, I forgot the name of it, and I made mistakenly, don't judge me, you guys. I mistakenly gave DeAndre um one of the fish oil vitamins they were promoting. I wasn't thinking. What do they call them? The other name for the fish oil, Mr.
Snake
Charles?
oil. Snake oil.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know of
I
any
forgot.
other name for fish
Well,
oil.
as you guys know, DeAndre is allergic to shellfish. And needless to say, after I gave him the pill, he started swelling, and I was wondering what happened. Sure enough, it was that
Well, usually fish oil isn't made from shellfish, I didn't think, but
omega. Yep, there you go. Thank you, Sarah. Yep, that's what it is. It was an omega vitamin along with their vitamin. I can't think of the company right now.
yeah, I didn't realize
Hey,
fish oil was made from
Candy.
shellfish, though. Heck, handy. But yeah, I mean, Cindy and I both take cod liver oil, to make sure we get enough vitamin D. But um, cod liver oil and fish oil are two different things. They sound similar, but they're not. They're not the
Okay.
same thing.
Yeah, but this one was the omega.
Yeah,
Um,
cod liver oil should be safe for someone who's allergic only to shellfish and not to fish. If someone who's allergic to all seafood, that would be a
yeah,
problem.
he
But
is. He is.
he's
DeAndre
allergic to all seafood,
across
yeah.
the board. Yep. Turn that down, DeAndre.
Yeah, I was talking with a friend of mine the other day, and he said he too is allergic to all seafood. He said, though, that he's not allergic to that fish that looks and tastes like steak, filet mignon. He can eat that.
Hmm. Okay, and Jacquees says even if it was $80, I would take it personally. She's taller than me, just my thought versus having. Well, I understand. Yeah, it'll probably take me. I would have to really see some results because that was just like the last time you had the parents. Like I said a couple years ago, they were Raven, and I cannot think of what it was, the vitamin it was. Oh, it helps with this, oh, that. And then later on down the line, you had parents say, I didn't see a difference. So I guess, like with everything else, it works for some, but doesn't work for others. But let us know your results in a couple months. How long has she been taking it? Has it been a while?
Kelly.
Uh, Jordan takes vitamin D3 with K, magnesium, zinc, and a multivitamin. Yep. I have DeAndre on the magnesium, the men's multivitamin, and I was giving him the D3, and he does have a bottle of zinc. I may start giving him those again. Not sure.
Yeah, at least you zinc you will.
Huh? Oh, Mr. Charles. I opened it up for that one. Mr. Charles, you a mess. Candy says Joe been with Brad for a week, driving him crazy. No, and giving him a taste of what I did. That's right. That's right. That must be dad.
Yeah.
Drive him crazy. She says about 2 weeks she wants to put it in a smoothie or yogurt. Okay. Oh, and you've seen results. That's quick then. That's real good.
Good.
If you're seeing results already, that's real good. Ella Ola. Yeah, share. Let me know in a couple months and tell me how it's working out for you guys. Yeah, Mr. Charles is something else, isn't he, Kelly? Yeah,
Ella sounds like
and
somebody's name.
Candy with Joe. What you said,
I
Mr.
said
Charles?
Ella Ola sounds like somebody's name.
It probably is.
Yeah,
And
might
she
be.
she named her vitamins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
named her vitamin after herself, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. It would be interesting just to compare, see what's in those vitamins versus uh regular a regular brand. Yeah. But I did the same thing, Candy. DeAndre goes with his dad. I know we were talking about how dads versus moms, because we do a whole lot. Now DeAndre's dad, as far as co-parenting, he gets DeAndre. I get my breaks and it's beautiful. But when it comes to things, I have to think about with DeAndre, he's not there. Therapy, uh, training, trying to, get him involved with things, he can't do it. Even a simple task as taking him to the doctor. But that's on me because I would rather take DeAndre to the doctor because he wouldn't know what questions to ask or he won't ask the right questions. So,
Yeah.
you know, as far as getting everything together and schedules, that's on me. On me. I can't depend on him. But other thing, he is a good dad and I appreciate him giving me my breaks. Kelly said, "Is that the same vitamin advertised on Facebook?" Yeah, it probably is because remember I think a couple meetings ago, someone came in and was um raving about Ola Ella vitamins. You remember that, Mr. Charles? I
Um,
don't remember who
I
it was.
I don't remember now, but then again, we've heard a lot of different people advertising. Remember, we had that Focus Live where somebody was talking about detox.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was brought up a lot.
Yeah.
Joe turns 12 next month. I got to change vitamins to teen once a day. Okay, yep. I had to change DeAndre's from because he was taking those Flintstone vitamins. But actually his doctor said it's still good to take, but I changed him over to a men's multivitamin.
Yeah.
Hi Laura, how are you? She
Hi,
says my
Laura.
husband is the same. Okay. Yeah, when it comes to our babies. There's a power packet you mix that's supposed to help with autism. Not sure what it has in it to justify that statement. Oh, is it that? Oh, Ella Ola? Is that it? Power packet? I, guys, I'm not knocking anyone who tries things, but I'm kind of leery because they had a lot of people on here years ago just pushing stuff, anything on our babies. Um, like that lady that was on here talking about give them bleach or give them a bath and bleach or something, and But if you have results, I would love to see and hear the results you have.
Yeah. That's, I don't know, I'll repeat what I've said before is my problem with this quest for a cure for autism. It isn't that I don't get offended by it or anything. I mean, that's cool. If a cure were available, even at my age, I'd take it. But the problem I have
Thank
with
you
it
for
is
the
that it's
heart.
not realistic, and it's not realistic. And there's a lot of snake oil being pushed around in the name of a cure,
Oh
and
yes, they
that's
and
the
then
problem
they
I
try.
have.
They don't want to say cures. They title it recover from autism or something, and I just do your research. I would say, and like I said, I don't knock any parent who tries anything to help with their child's symptoms. But before you purchase anything from anybody that's making claims, make sure you do your own research. Make
Yeah,
sure.
because some people, particularly these quote unquote actually autistic people, uh, are offended by the idea of a cure, and I don't take any offense at it. Just it's not realistic, and there's a lot of snake oil being pushed around, and worse yet, in some cases, there are abusive treatments being pushed as cures.
Hmm. Oh yeah. That. Oh, you're good. Okay, great, Laura. Jacques says it's all the vitamins we need. Okay,
That's
and
good.
powder. Okay, it's a powder pack. Reduces some behaviors. Yeah, yeah, we've heard that. Let me know in a couple months. Let me know. Let me know how the behaviors are. I just I want to see how it is in our system after a couple months of use.
Yeah, that's the thing, because 1 week doesn't really tell the story. Even a couple weeks doesn't tell the story.
Yeah, it
A
takes a
couple months
minute.
go by, and then you really see the pattern. You also see whether there are any side effects.
Right, right. Kelly says I just feel hesitant because it's too advertised like a gimmick. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am automatically suspicious of anything that's heavily advertised.
Oh yeah, they will definitely push stuff like that, and then you'll have people buying it and thinking it's the best thing, but yeah, after a couple months, Laura says definitely, and Jacques says I will. Yeah, please keep us updated. And like I said, please, you guys, I'm not knocking anybody who wants to try to relieve symptoms, but just make sure you've done your research. And if you are using something, make sure you are honest to yourself about the results. Because sometimes it could just be something simple as therapy that has helped them along and not that pill they're taking. So just do your research, see what other parents say before you spend your hard earned money. Sarah says it's a lack of vitamin D, a common problem with our condition. Now, I'm not an expert. I don't know anyone. Anyone care, Mr. Charles? Have you
It,
heard of?
it could be because of two things. One is picky eating. The other is possibly not getting outside much. In some cases, it could be even you don't dare to let the kid outside. You've got an eloper on your hands. You got to keep him indoors. And but that means he doesn't get exposed to the sunlight.
So that can that affect behaviors, the vitamin D
And
deficiency?
it wouldn't surprise me if it could. I haven't heard that it can, but it wouldn't surprise me if it could. And
Okay.
I know some years ago, um, my primary care doctor at the time said that one blip in my, uh, my blood tests they ran and was low vitamin D, and so that's when I started taking uh, uh, cod liver oil, and Cindy takes it too.
Okay. Um, Kelly said, but this is something that may help others. We are all different. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what works for one may not work for another, and vice versa. So yeah, just you never know, and work wonders for somebody. Laura says my son is 17. Next month, won't take his meds. I don't know how I am going to get him to take vitamins. Any suggestion? Have you tried a crusher and probably mixing it with something he likes? Like I know I used to have to. Well, DeAndre takes his medications and vitamins really good now, but when he was younger, mixing it with pudding or with his dinner or breakfast or something. I couldn't let him see me doing it, but have you tried that a crusher?
Yeah, that might be one thing to try and be crush them and mix them in with things. Particularly, we're talking chewable forms of things which taste good, so it's not going to make the food taste bad.
Hmm. I'm extremely vitamin D deficient, and yes, it does cause havoc on the body. I'm on 10,000 milligrams a day. Okay, okay. What
Yeah,
kind of? I'm just curious. What kind of symptoms do you use? Because I might have to add that back to DeAndre. Is it like you feel weak or IU
yeah,
10,000? Okay.
yeah. That's
And I
right.
have some vitamin D. Well, I have the vitamin D3 here, but I haven't given him, any just yet. That helps to get your energy going, though, right? Hey, Danielle, how are you?
Hi, Danielle.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Maybe.
about the effect of energy, but
Mm,
I know anyway. Vitamin D is something the body needs. That much I know.
okay. Okay. Lisa, how are you?
Hi, Elisa.
Welcome. Welcome. So, for those of you who are just coming in, make sure you press on that like or love button for us. Show your support, even if you're not going to stick around or just in the background. That's absolutely fine. But this is an open platform, open discussion. If you want to share something, feel free to throw it in the chat. If you have a question, feel free. If you have an answer or suggestion, feel free. We are not experts by any means. Well, we're expert on our own kids, but we're here to learn, share, and support one another.
Yeah, and don't do what I did one time, where on
Right.
the way in, somehow I managed inadvertently to hit the angry button.
Getting mad at us. Okay, you get brain fog, muscle weak. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So I would probably definitely he takes the magnesium, but he probably could definitely benefit from the vitamin D too. Also, Laura says my son says he is fine. I will try getting powder vitamins and see how it goes. Thanks. Yeah, that might be a good solution too. Maybe mix it
yeah,
with his juice or something.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Jacque says anything could be. It's not a one fit all, but anything we lack that we should all have will affect us. I'm not a specialist nor a health coach, but I am professional fitness instructor. Everything y'all are saying that's in the vitamin I'm talking about in a shake. I also add protein powder, and that's been given Jasmine energy she needs. DeAndre don't need any more energy. He gets enough. And the veggies and fruit she needs per day. Okay, that's good. Now, that's one thing I can say about DeAndre. He definitely he will eat that he loves peas and bananas. He likes all kinds of fruits. So I've never had a problem with that. He actually has to have the banana is good for him too in the morning, for his potassium to help with them leg cramps because the way he moves. But
Yeah.
yeah, you are right, Jacquees. You give your babies what they need. Teresa says my son David starts back to school tomorrow.
All right.
I
Good.
thought he went back. He didn't go back last week. I don't
No,
know why I thought he went back last week. Okay,
that's
yeah,
good.
you did say they had the extra week. Danielle says I'm doing pretty swell. I hear you all discussing vitamins. Yep. What kind of vitamins your babies take, Danielle, or even you? And what do you think? I'm sure there are other symptoms, Nita. You'll have to talk to your doctor. Okay. Vitamin patches. Has anyone tried the vitamin patches? That's something new. Now, what do you do with those? You keep them on all day? Uh, that's something new. That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, with the energy.
Yeah.
Uh, oh, go ahead, Mr. Charles.
One vitamin I take every day is the Preservision Areds too. But that's, a lot of us older people need that. That combats macular degeneration. That's for the eyes.
Oh, okay. Um, Let me see who was Laura, a patch. Danielle just mentioned a patch. You were saying you had trouble with your son taking vitamins. Maybe he can do the patch. I like that idea though. Just put a patch and you don't have to worry about swallowing anything. Danielle says, don't talk about DeAndre. And he inspires. That boy has too much energy. Oh my goodness. Lisa says, having a good week. My son, who lives with nonverbal autism, is doing okay right now. He's 12. Awesome. Glad he's doing good. Well, Lisa, just so you know a little bit about me, I have a 19-year-old. He's still considered, I would say, non-conversational. He says a few words, but can't really have a conversation with him. But he can tell you what he wants and his needs. He's very hyper. He has autism and ADHD as well. Um, but it's nice to have you here. We're here every Sunday at the same time, open discussion. It's all about us learning, sharing, and supporting one another, getting to know each other, that kind of thing. No, he doesn't need any more energy. I love seeing his videos.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Kelly says Jordan suffers from food texture issues. That can cause issues with getting the right foods in our kids. A shake sounds pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that probably would really benefit him with food texture issues. Laura says I will look into the patch. It sounds interesting. Yeah, easy. Put it on and go. I like that idea. DeAndre wants me to drink out of the pot with my coffee. Yeah, just DeAndre is my trainer on his workout plan. Oh yeah, I actually need to get up and try to do his little jump dance myself. I could stand to lose about 20 pounds. Jacques stands for me. I take protein shakes. Kachava. It has 26 vitamins in it. I could tell the difference per day for the past month. It's easier for us to do vitamins in a smoothie. Please do what is best for your family. Autism community. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. A smoothie or a shake. That's good. But I definitely like that patch idea. Stick it and go. Yeah.
Yeah. I think about even my daughter growing up was always full of energy, and now later in life she got diagnosed with ADHD.
How old was she when she got diagnosed with ADHD?
She must have been close to 50 by the time she got diagnosed. She's
Okay.
53 now.
Okay. What belly issues would these shakes cause? Jacques, that would be a anybody has anybody on here other than Jacques did shakes, the protein shakes, or anybody know if it can cause stomach problems? I can help with your workouts. I have an online program. Yeah, I got to get the energy, Jacques. I got to get motivated, but I will definitely check you out. Definitely. Because I need to. I need 20 pounds off of me. She said no issues for her. It's vegan shakes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Unless if you have allergies to certain things, then you got to check the ingredients. There are allergies to certain fruits or veggies. That's when you got to check the ingredients, see what they use. But for most people anyway, or if you have nut allergies, that probably a lot of these things do get some protein from nuts. So that's one thing you got to check out. Make sure there's no nuts in there if you got nut allergies.
Hmm. Okay, I definitely will. Make sure you share the link for your workouts. Is it on your page or your website? Candy says Joe's school switched Joe into another class with male teachers. However, he loves his teacher from last year, and she is a part of his reward system. If Joe behave, he can hang out with her during recess. Resource. Okay,
All right,
that's a good one. Yep, hang out with my fave. I like that. I
that's
like
good. You
that.
have a reward system. Yeah.
Yep. Yep, I like that. And it includes your favorite teacher. That's awesome. That's awesome. Laura says my youngest 16 drinks Ensure because he doesn't eat much, especially no junk food. Okay.
Well, that's good. He doesn't eat junk food because, you know, a lot of from what I'm hearing in this group, a lot of the parents here are saying their kids eat nothing but junk food. So
Mhm. He's doing well, and I changed his diet. Okay. What type of diet is he? What is that? Gluten free? Have you tried that? Awesome candy. Yes. Sarah asks, "Do you find autism affects girls and boys differently?" Well, I have a boy, so I've read a lot about how autism is different in girls and about masking. They're better able to mask, whereas boys are just open and active with their autism. Anyone on here have a girl? Jacques, what do you think about girls and boys with autism and the differences?
I think even that claim that girls are able to mask better, what that
Uh,
really is saying is that experts are better trained to recognize autism in boys than they are to recognize it in girls. And it's not that girls are necessarily masking their autism. It's just that they're not exhibiting the same signs that boys are. So people are calling that masking.
Oh, okay. The signs are just different, huh? I mean,
I mean, over the years, there are at least three women I can think of that I've crossed paths with that I'm sure were on the spectrum, and I may have crossed paths with others too. But there's three that I'm pretty sure were. One was a girl I dated briefly in college, uh, you know, and there's one that I worked with for a little while, and then there's my brother's ex-wife. There, and um, and in the case of my brother's ex-wife, the telltale sign was one time when she blew up at my mother because my mother made an expression that you know uh, disagreed with some view of hers, but it was a view that my mom couldn't have known that she held.
mhm. Oh, wow.
It had to do with politics. I won't go into the details of it, but in any
Yeah,
case, it was something my mom couldn't have known that Kenlon felt that way. And so but that was the thing that kind of the clincher because, of course, that's it because it's a matter of perspective, not of assuming everybody else is operating the same set of facts as you have.
yeah. Um, Laura says, Candy, that's a great reward. Yes, it is. Hey, Evelyn, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Um,
Evelyn.
Jacque says, absolutely difference with girls versus boys. I have a girl. Okay. So you can see, the differences also. I cut back on junk food and encourage eating more vegetables. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Yeah,
DeAndre is doing good. Um, he is into something probably because he's gotten a little quiet, but he's doing good. He just got in from his weekend with his dad. Danielle says, I have a girl and a boy, and the boy I say definitely yes, because you're fired.
yeah. Well, I think autism is more common in males than in females, but I think it's not the 4-to-1 ratio that has been generally quoted. I think girls often are underdiagnosed. So I think it is more common in girls than it's said to be, but I don't think it's equally common in boys and girls. I think just of my family, the fact that my sister clearly was not on the spectrum, but I am, and I believe that my brother is, although he's never been evaluated. I believe my grandson is, although he's never been evaluated. My granddaughter clearly is not.
Okay.
My daughter clearly is not. And just the pattern I'm seeing in my family seems to go along with it's being more common in boys than in girls, but it may be more common in girls than is commonly thought, but still less common than in boys.
Okay. And Jacque says, definitely a mask. Jasmine's behaviors come out more at home, and lack of social skills comes out in her face. For some boys, the behaviors come out in public. Okay.
Yeah, again, I'm not sure whether you call that masking, because masking to me implies trying to conceal your autism. You put on a mask, that's a conscious effort. You don't put on a mask by accident. Put on a literal mask, and so likewise, that implies some conscious effort to conceal. I don't think the girls are necessarily consciously concealing it. It's just they're manifesting it in a different way, and people are
Yeah,
calling.
I've heard some say, even with the males, in order to feel accepted, they would have to control their symptoms, their autism symptoms. So they mask a lot when they're out in public. And then when they get home, it's like they can, release.
Yeah, I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't like the term masking because
Mhm.
I don't feel I've ever concealed what I am. I don't
Okay.
think I've ever tried to
You
conceal
just
what
been
I don't make it any secret.
your
Uh,
true self. Hi,
uh,
Nadine. Welcome in. Good evening.
I like to think I've adapted to the world around me, not that I'm masking what I am.
Mask. So you never felt this, been out, and then when you got home, just felt a sense of relief, like, okay, I can be myself.
I I don't really know that I've ever felt that way, but
Hmm.
you know, uh, I don't know. It's
Yeah. Some Kelly says ADHD and autism are viewed differently in girls. Definitely needs to be more awareness of our girls. Yeah, definitely. Now, my granddaughter is autistic. I know I told you guys, and her and DeAndre, of course, are on two different levels. She's more quiet. She likes her headphones on, music in directly in her ear, and she will pace back and forth. But she's quiet. She doesn't like to be around people. She's not a people person at all. She rarely likes to be at school. She likes to be to herself. She gets annoyed now that she's older. She used to didn't be so bad, but now it's like, just give me my headphones and leave me alone. She talks to herself, and paces. Whereas DeAndre, on the other hand, he's just out there. He can shy up when we go to different places, or when he's meeting new people or seeing people for the first time. But once he gets to know you, he's just himself. But I can see their differences. But again, they are on two different levels of the spectrum. Jacque says, unfortunately, also we have fancy worlds such as Cinderella or Elsa for it. So girls see the princess mindset. They have to act different in public. Elsa in the movie is supposed to have autism. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I never watched that movie, but yeah, that's interesting. But I knew she had autism by age 2. She was diagnosed at age 7. Okay.
yeah, yeah. I never saw the movie Elsa either. I mean, I know about Cinderella, but
Danielle says, still fighting for proper services for my daughter, son diagnosed at 2. Okay. So, how old was your daughter? Did she get diagnosed early, or she was more a late diagnosis, Danielle? Yes, that's what I'm saying about masking for Jasmine. Okay.
yeah,
No, ladies and gentlemen, right now. Not right now. Okay. Y'all hear him? Introductions. I can definitely see this. My children can wait together home. My daughter paces for hours. She will get out of bed in the middle of the night just to pace. Yep, that's Kiyomi. She will
yeah,
burn a hole in the rug. Laura says, Miss Nita and Miss Charles, I gotta go. Take care of my boys. Have a blessed you too, Laura. And thank you
yeah.
for stopping by. We appreciate you.
You have a good night, Laura.
Okay, she had a late diagnosis.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's funny. People are calling 7 a late diagnosis, and me, I was diagnosed at 49.
Oh no, that's Danielle's.
I know the
Danielle's.
fact that people are calling 7 a late diagnosis.
Oh, okay. Don't do that, DeAndre. You're gonna break it again. Kelly says, Riker, my grandson, is also quiet with his diagnosis of autism. He is hyper focused when he plays, loves to color and play with his busy board. Okay.
Yeah, and he has an island in New York named after him.
Right, Rikers Island.
Yeah,
Yeah, you heard that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he's getting his microphone and everything ready for me, honey. I'm sorry, autocorrect keeps changing. Oh, you're good. I know about that autocorrect. Oh my God.
Yeah,
DeAndre coming to the stage later. Yes. He's
yeah.
gonna
What's
bug
fun
me to death.
with autocorrect is at at my last place I worked. Now you have to understand a little bit about mainframe computers. That one of the operating systems on mainframe computers is virtual machine, or VM for short. And in the VM operating system, every user gets a storage area that's called his A disk. Okay. Well, anyway, if I was writing a using using oh what's that composing an email anyway, can't think of the software name. It's a common software for emails and I can't pull it up now, but anyway, I was composing an email and I made reference to your A disk. Put such as on your A disk, autocorrect would change that to your YU apostrophe RE a disk. You're a disk. And I would have to go back
Autocorrect.
and fix it before I sent out the email.
I know that happens to me here on Facebook with their autocorrect. I can write a post and then I'll post it, and
Outlook.
then later on I'll come back and read it and say, that's not what I wrote, and
It
have
was
to try to edit it.
Outlook is what I'm thinking. Outlook did that. Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter is 17.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So she's getting ready to graduate from high school.
Mhm. Yeah, he's starting his dance. Okay, you guys, we have about our last 5 minutes. So I just put the link in the chat. Anyone wants to come up, you are more than welcome. If you want to share good news, not so good news, if you have an event coming up, you like to share with the community, feel free to come on up. We have about 5 minutes left. Kelly says, I sell, excuse me, I sell on Poshmark platform, and I definitely have to check the auto spell. Okay, yes. What kind of things you sell, Kelly? Yep, that auto. They like, no, you want you say one thing, but we want you to say this.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm gonna put it in there again, Teresa.
Yeah. Outlook wants you to say you're a disk.
Okay, I put it in again. Um, Candy says, oh, there she is. Candy says, have a good week and be safe. Take time out during the week for yourself. Yes. Also, before we leave out, I do have a new right, Danielle. Welcome. AI is getting on my nerve. And y'all be careful because
Yeah. I
some
don't call it
things can
AI.
be some things can be AI and you'll think it's so real and it's not. So y'all just be careful. This AI is something else.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
call it AI. I call it AS, artificial stupidity.
oh yeah. um
Mhm.
Clothes and shoes. I have about 500 pairs. Wow,
Oh,
500 pairs of shoes.
you should change
Okay.
it to
You'll have to
Imelda.
come up. You'll have to come up one day and share your mom business with us. You'll have to let me interview you. So
You need
let
to
me
change your.
know.
You should change your name to Imelda.
Imelda.
Imelda Marcos. She was known for having 500 pairs of
Oh,
shoes.
Mr. Charles is something else. But anyway, before we last thing tonight, I have a club page, Autism and Us book club community page for anyone who is interested, just to support the page. And if you like to join in the discussions, you can join the book club group. So it's Autism and Us community book club page. I'll share the just want you to follow and support, and with our book club. We read all books we read are about autism or related to autism. So if you're interested in becoming one of our book club members, you are more than welcome. We are on the visual thinking book. Can you guys see it? Let me see. No. Okay. There we go. Visual thinking book by Simple Grandin. Grandin. I'm saying
Yeah.
Grandin. Um, So we have another meeting tomorrow, but if anybody's interested, it's Autism and Us Book Club. We'd love to have you free to join. Just another way for us to socialize and talk autism. How are you doing, Teresa?
Doing good.
Hi,
Great.
Teresa.
It's awesome. Sarah says, thank you for your time. It's always good to hear from others. I'm gonna cuddle with my dog now. Aww.
Okay, Sarah, well, you take care.
Take care and thank you for stopping by. Remember, you guys, please make sure you hit the like or love button, show your support. Even if you didn't say anything, that's okay. Um, we will be back. We're here every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Any final thoughts, Mr. Charles?
Just everybody have a good week. You're going to be back here next weekend, though, because I know next weekend is Martin Luther King Day. So,
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah. Is it the 20th?
yeah, it's that Monday, the 19th, I believe it is.
Okay, yeah, we probably won't, but I will let you guys know.
Okay.
Teresa, any final thoughts?
Tomorrow I can't make it to the book club.
You
David
can't
has
make it.
David has physical therapy at that time.
Oh, okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. We will be discussing the disability trap and the testing trap. So, for those of you
Oh,
who
that's
are
where I'm at
listening,
that book.
yeah, for those of you who are listening, that's chapter 2. So, just briefly go over there. We're going to discuss that tomorrow in the meeting. Kelly says, have a great week. My birthday is the 19th. All right. Yes, birthday girl. Homeschool peace. Thank you. Good
Good night.
night to you. Danielle says, have a wonderful week, everyone. Take care of yourself. Do something that gives you peace. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for that, Danielle. Okay, you guys. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful, awesome rest of the evening. As y'all can hear, I don't know if you can hear it. DeAndre just started his music up. He's doing his rocking dance before he asked me to introduce him.
All right.
So I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for our book clubbers meeting tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the book club group. All right.
Okay. All right.
Danielle
Yeah.
Good night.
says, Kelly, happy birthday. Yes. Happy early birthday. All right, you guys. See you later.
Yeah.